We are back on some leg activity, eating some quads, some hamstring, and some calves. Calves is mazguembe. As you know, I'm not really blessed with the mazguembe genes, the calf genes, so I have to do calves more regularly because some people just have massive calves, and I'm like so jealous. How do you have calves that big? The leg extension is a beautiful movement. Leg extension is superior exercise in leg building because you can get that contraction and extension, and especially if you like load the weight like really heavy. Ooh. You have to try. So if you've not worked out, big shame on you. Go and get some exercise because honestly, I think some things actually need effort or resistance for them to actually progress. Like some cells in the body, I bet they definitely need some form of work for it to be normal functioning. It is just like a snake or lizard. Like they need to like get bigger and shed all that skin for them to continue. So some muscles need to be worked for it to grow. Actually, all the muscles needs to be worked. You need to put some sort of effort or load to it. Definitely. So go load themselves, my guy. It is like the brain or the mind also. Sometimes you need a very uncomfortable situation for the thought pattern to evolve. Sometimes you might be just thinking in the lower frequencies of things, in the lower echelon of the mental capacity. So sometimes you need pressure, stress, load on the mental capacity of things for you to think your way through things. Because as I said here on the other time, if you think of the thought process as biological, as much as you have to digest thoughts, you have to load them. As much as you feed them with knowledge, like you eat food, so you feed the mind also with words and ideas, and they digest it. But that does not really help it. You have to go to the world and test it, put some load onto it, and work it. Make them be stronger. Whatever you believe in, make sure you have a strong belief in it. Don't just be very weakly. Because some people believe in things, but they're like, I don't know. So, don't be that guy. If you think something, make sure have a strong, firm foundation. So today, what did the wise man say today? Today, the wise man once said, if you put enough attention to something, everything will be revealed. I will repeat that. If you put enough attention to anything, everything will be revealed. So, it really does not matter what you put your attention to. Any single thing contains the actuality of how reality operates. Because if you think about it, there's people who are very professional in the dumbest of things. Like someone who ties knots. Like, come on. There's someone whose whole thing is just tying knots. There's someone whose whole thing is splitting firewood. Like, the guy knows everything about splitting firewood. What equipment to use, what firewood to split, how to split it, how much it burns. Like, crazy stuff. People who just do hair all day. Like, just hair. Like, people who do nails all day. Like, very funny things. People just focus and put their attention to. So it really does not matter. We've been told that it matters. Oh, you have to go to school, get education, you know, read this, that, get a degree, get employed. But hocus pocus, it does not matter. You just find whatever interests you and put the attention to it. Know how like it works, all the components, the techniques, specifications, and I think you can make a living out of it. Like people make a living out of anything, especially today with this internet. Like, come on, there's people who eat food. That is the whole thing. I bet you've seen those people who just eat food on camera, and I am astonished at how much those guys eat. And I'm like, those guys have it down to the mechanics of eating that they're so good at just eating. Come on. Someone can make a career out of eating. Trust me, you can make a career out of everything. So find your thing, work it, and enjoy, man. You don't have to do what you don't feel like doing, because if you are doing good at something that you do not want to do, guess how much better you'd be if you did something that you actually want to do. you know so if you feel like you're doing something and it is you don't enjoy it, like there's some things that you do not enjoy but you're like, yes, I like this suck, I like this suffering. But there's some sufferings which is like, man, I hate this, I don't really want to do this again. But it is like peeing in the gym. Like it hurts. Lifting that weight is no mere walk in the park. Like it takes effort to move around pieces of iron and steel. But I enjoy it. Like you enjoy this little pain and you're like, when you saw you're like, I like this. That is a nice suffering. So you need to find something that makes you feel like that. Like it is uncomfortable, but you're like, it is nice discomfort. I want to be this uncomfortable again. Or like jujitsu. Jujitsu is like very eye opening. It is like you get that third eye. I think if you are physically okay and you want to be mobile and move around, jiu-jitsu is very highly recommended because it puts you in a terrible position. Like not only you get hurt physically, but you also get hurt mentally. The ego is destroyed on the mat. Because you might think you're strong, you might think you're lifting weights, but you get someone on top of you and you cannot move them. You ask many questions. Is my strength false? Jiu-jitsu is awesome though. It is very eye-opening. Like it reflects so many aspects of just daily life because it is very intimate, very natural. Fighting, everyone fights. So don't forget to fight.